wonder that people are drawn to. From near and far, generation after generation, they come for reasons they can't explain. Compelled by a feeling that comes from deep within. And in this extraordinary place, a collection of communities filled with optimism and purpose have grown and thrived. On their own, they are good. But together, they are greater. Working as one, their differences beautifully blend to challenge your adventurous spirit and immerse you in the impossible. Here, you can dive in the middle of the desert. Walk among giants. Hike through a dragon's lair. And climb to where angels land. Here we are reminded of what it's like to be curious, carefree, and completely in awe of the world around us. This place is greater than just one park. This place is greater than just one passion. This place is Greater Zion.
CartoTrack Maps can give you unparalleled access to custom maps complete with topographical contours, accurate trail data, and points of interest. Accurate, vetted data and information, including trails and important points of interest. No service required. Your location will be automatically updated by GPS as you go. With over 25 years of experience, CartoTrack's maps are clean and easy to use, complete with contour lines, letting you know what is up and what is down. CartoTrax, smart mapping. Visit us today at cartotrax.com.
So we're out here doing a level 9 buggy trail with 37-inch tall tires and full body rigs. That feels pretty good.
As Bailey Built being the official Bronco sponsor for the event, we sponsor a trail called Joint Effort.
Several inclines, some downgrades. The rocks are some of the best in the country as far as rock crawling goes.
Gives you a little bit of the the heart pump, and we're all looking for a little adrenaline rush, so that's what this is all about.
I tore off the ram mount from the frame. Another day, another trail. It's a good time. We'll have some fun. We'll fix it.
Camaraderie we have out on the trail, it's like everybody wants to get everybody up. It's a true team.
That's why I do this.
My name name is Gordon from Bailey Built. We build early Ford Broncos and products for those. We're doing new product developments as time allows. I'm busy out here playing trucks, and that's where the true passion is out here on the rocks and providing products that help protect the vehicles and help protect the people.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Rugged Radios. Work, race, play.
Hey Steve, where you at?
Experience clear communications through headsets or helmet kits.
I'm up on the hill to your right. Oh, there you are.
Talk vehicle to vehicle.
Keep the radio contact going. Copy?
Talk to passengers.
Copy that, I gotcha.
And stream your favorite music. Complete communications for UTVs, base camp, toy haulers, or off-road vehicles. Rugged Radios, the authority in communications.
Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So give me all the scars, I'm a human being. Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
From the rocks to the dunes, from overlanding miles to trailhead climbs, Trail Hero brings riders together to test their limits and live the adventure. And Ride Dog makes sure your vehicles, your trailers, and your gear are safe, on the trail and back at home. Together, we stand for the thrill of the ride and the peace of mind that comes with knowing you're protected. Trail Hero and Ride Dog. Live your adventure. Guard your ride.
In the heart of Utah's bustling, ever-growing economy, there's one name you can rely on for all of your waste management needs. IGotPoop.com. From portable toilets to septic services, potable water delivery, IGotPoop.com is your one-stop waste management solution. No matter the size of the job, our dedicated team goes above and beyond to resolve your issues in a timely manner. We understand that time is money, and that's why we push the limits to ensure your project stays on track. But don't take our word for it. Our satisfied customers speak for themselves. So when it comes to waste management, remember, nothing is impossible with IGotPoop.com. Contact us today to learn more about our comprehensive services.
We are Metal Cloak. In 2011, we shocked the world with the Duraflex joint. We were attacked by some, ignored by others. So we tested our tech and proved our products are superior. Jeep owners everywhere now had a new standard, the gold standard. For over a decade, Metal Cloak has been the proven leader in suspension technology, and still the naysayers dismiss our performance while attempting to copy our products. Or at least they tried. So we retested, recompared, and yes, we are still winning. The most flex, the best ride quality, the best noise, vibration, and harshness dampening. Over a decade of proven strength and durability. Duraflex, the best suspension joint for your 4x4, period. Don't waste your money on second-rate brands. Go for the gold. Designed, engineered, proven, Metal Cloak.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Here at Lennar, we make home buying easy. Whether you're looking for your first home, more space, or a new location, we are all hands on deck to support you through the entire home buying process. Our team, along with our in-house affiliates, are here to guide you through financing, title, and even insurance to get you to closing as easily as possible. Because we know the joy it brings when you finally get those keys.
Discover new homes from the 700s at La Spazio and St. George, the home of full service.
I got that right turn. We're good. Let's meet up at the compound group up.
At 10-4. Yeah, for sure, dog.
Good little driver, straight on through.
Lennar, my dream home. Oh, really? Everything's included? Because I would want a gourmet kitchen with stainless steel appliances, designer finishes, washer and dryer, upgraded flooring, and I would want it all at no extra cost. What? You're kidding? Everything's included? Okay, I'll be right there.
Discover new homes from the 700s at La Spazio and St. George, the home of everything's included.
If you want the least vacancy and the most occupancy you can have in a nightly rental, you got to be with the best amenities, and the best amenities are right out here at Pecan Valley.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I don't think Southern Utah has anything like this, especially with the nightly rental opportunities, which would make them a really, really great investment, because to get these amenities after people have had a whole day of hiking in Zion or Snow Canyon, they want to come hang out. So if you're looking to get an investment property here in Southern Utah, Pecan Valley 100% is the place to do it. Highly recommend.
The reason why I like this area so much is just because this water park that they have, this clubhouse that's about to go live in just a couple weeks, this is just going to be such an incredible opportunity. There's really only about 20 or 30 units built right now. They're planning on doing 400 units.
In the southwest corner of Utah, nestled among the towering walls of Zion National Park, the peaks of the Pine Valley Mountains, emerald fairways of world-class golf courses, and the petrified sand dunes of Snow Canyon State Park is a place where stunning scenery is your constant companion. This is Greater Zion. Here we are driven by the feelings evoked by our Red Rock Canyons and soaring desert vistas. We are where people meet, connect, and thrive. We are united around dreams, goals, and shared accomplishments. We are a pursuit of passions under deep blue skies and amid red rock and black lava flow, all following the Earth's rhythms. We are where ecosystems converge, energies converge, and people from all over the world come to experience something truly spectacular. We are a place for freedom in an unspoiled, otherworldly landscape that provides unfettered access to everything in sight. We are a collection of communities and people who have pioneered and persevered. We are a perfect blend of luxury and ruggedness, quaint and modern, familiar and never before seen. We are stewards of responsible development and exploration in this land of forever. Here, 2,400 square miles combine for a vast playground amidst rippling waves of sand dunes, ancient lava flows, canyons, and freshwater reservoirs. We are a place to immerse yourself, to lose yourself, to find yourself. We are Greater Zion.
All right, guys, welcome to Trail Hero Tuesday. We are, this time, hopefully, on every single social media platform. There's a lot to go over. We definitely have a lot of notes here, and of course, we are going on everything right here. There's no secondary camera to have to worry about. But with that being said, we also have what we like to call the peanut gallery in place here. And invite our guests. We got Aaron and Crystal.
Heyo!
Hey there. They're helping us in studio today, checking out all the comments, questions, and different things that you guys have. They are on IG and FB, and then Brandy is in the house moderating the TT, making sure you guys get everything you need there. As always, as you guys we navigate the show together, what we need is for you guys to comment and question and put things in those the comments, right? And as we do that, we will be monitoring those and answering your questions, talking back and forth with you and everything to kind of understand what you guys want to talk about. And then in between all those questions and comments, we're going to be touching on all of the things that we normally do and all the new news and different things that we have going on with Trail Hero. So with that being said, really appreciate you guys tuning in and enjoying your dinner while you do it. Shout out to Joey who's watching. We're going to kind of start this off with our special thanks to Greater Zion. They're the reason why we're able to do this weekly, or at this point bi-weekly podcast. With that being said, it's more about not just attending and being in Southern Utah, but and for off-roading, but also like what else are you going to do, and we call that Off-Road Plus. So you're here to go wheeling, off-roading, check out the sites, but what else is there to do while you're in town? Maybe the wife and kids don't want to go with you one day, or you want to take a break from the trails. What else is there to do? And Greater Zion is a perfect kind of source of information for you to get all that stuff. Additionally, one of the things that we have is you want to know what the amenities are, where to stay, all of those kinds of things. You can find all that information there as well. So good source for all of your information. I already see some interesting reactions over there. Nothing yet. What do we got?
Nope,
No?
nothing on my side.
Nothing.
Okay, nothing yet. But as you guys comment or question, Aaron and Crystal will be monitoring those, and then we'll be talking all sorts of stuff. With that being said, one of the biggest things that we have coming up during Trail Hero this year is what we call the biggest weekend. Now, the biggest weekend is kind of this crazy thing where the PGA Tour and Trail Hero and the St. George Marathon are all happening at essentially the same town during the same time. So we've already kind of been going back and forth with Black Desert and the PGA on creating this really cool kind of fun thing for everyone. If you guys are interested in going to the PGA tournament, say any day of the week, but primarily Sunday, we'll be able to get you guys some VIP access provided through Trail Hero. And on Sunday of the event of the PGA Tour, which is October 4th, you'll be able to hang out with us and a couple of our, sponsors and different people to enjoy the PGA Tour with us. So some pretty cool stuff. And then we'll have tickets for those that are going to the PGA Tour or only here for the PGA Tour. They'll be able to come to Trail Hero, and same with people from the marathon, be able to come to the music festival and the vendor show and everything. And we're kind of building this really cool like co-marketing program. So those that are attending Trail Hero, if you want to know more information about attending the PGA Tour as well, hit us up in the comments or through DM, and we will get you some information, mainly through DM. But PGA Tour is going to be going on in St. George October 1st through the 4th, which is our Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday after our event as well. Obviously, we're going to be pretty busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but Sunday we will be on the greens with the PGA Tour out at the Black Desert Resort. So for the Bank of Utah Championship. So special thanks to Black Desert Resort, Greater Zion, and Bank of Utah to kind of team up and create this really cool opportunity for some of our people who decide to stay over an extra night and attend a really cool event. A lot of people haven't ever been able to attend a PGA Tour. The VIP package that we have is pretty awesome. There's also some GA tickets and stuff too, varying levels of prices. And I don't have all those on hand right now, but if you're interested, DM us and we will make sure that you get all of that information as soon as we get it. So pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Something we've never really been able to offer before in our kind of, repertoire of stuff. All right. Kind of moving along. You guys just finished Memorial Day weekend. Pretty awesome. We were able to get out of town and get up into the higher elevation, do some camping. with my daughter and my wife and a couple friends. But there was a really good group of people who went out to the drill grounds, the Fallen Trail on Sand Mountain. Shout out to Josh Newren for guiding that trail. It was really just open. Anybody who wanted to go could. I think he picked up some stragglers from Montana. Aaron and Crystal, you guys joined him on the trail. How was that?
It was good. It was super fun. No stops, no issues. We were done with the trail in 2 hours.
2 hours.
I don't think it was that long. I think it was faster than that.
They were some drivers. Everybody came with us. Ari came with us, and it was just a great time. We made a quick trip of it, enjoyed ourselves, and then back off the mountain.
It's my kind of wheeling.
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
Just go.
Just go.
Yeah, it was just a go.
I have a feeling you're not very patient. What do you think, Crystal?
Not when it comes to like
trails and stuff. No, she wants to get in and just go and get the trail done. Unlike some of us that like to sit around and BS at every obstacle and just hang out.
Yeah.
She's like, no, let's just hurry up and get done because, well, as we know, it gets
There's
hot here.
There's drinking to do.
Like, let's get done.
There's
let's go
food
home.
to eat.
Yeah.
There's things to do.
Yeah, for sure. So when you guys obviously went through the trail pretty easily, but like, was there any obstacles that kind of hung people up? Or I know that your kids were on trail with you guys. Pretty special moment there. Do you want to talk about any of that?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so Kyler got to drive Big Brother's comp car, and he did a really good job.
It was cute.
Yeah, we'll see. He seemed pretty excited about it, and he didn't get super uncomfortable until one of the Montana guys was up. What's the last obstacle called?
The last obstacle is dedicated to Corporal Galvez.
Yeah, Galvez. So one of the Montana guys was up on Galvez a ways and then fell in to the passenger side, as you do sometimes. And Kyler's like, and keep in mind, Kyler's 12, so he's just getting into this, getting his feet wet. And he's like, nope, I'm not doing that. I don't want to fall the car in that hole. And I'm like, it'll drive out of it if it falls in. And he's like, nope, I'm good. So he skipped that one, but he did all the rest of them. Did the Z-turn in like 30 seconds, went up, made the turn, drove right out, didn't slow down, didn't worry, just drove. So I was super excited about that, so it was good.
Well, and he thinks about it too. Like, he's like, I don't want to run the car because Brex still needs it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
true.
off season.
Right.
So he's thinking, well, if I hurt something, we got to fix it before the next event. And Brex is kind of busy in the next couple of weeks between desert racing and rock crawling. So he's like, Kai's like, I'll just do the next big one. So it was great.
That makes sense, and it takes. That's a very difficult thing for a grown man to say or think, right? Like, we're not going to compromise the vehicle because of anything. Just name your thing. And to have, like, how old is Kyler again?
He's 12.
12-year-old child come up with that notion on his own, and then to just whoop that trail. No easy feat. Granted, he's got one of the better, more capable vehicles on the mountain, likely. But still, you're 12 years old.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the comp car is very, very capable. It's a very well-built car, and it works 100%. And not only that, he has one of the best drivers, in my opinion, sitting in the passenger seat. So if there was an issue, Brax was right there to be like, do this instead. But I didn't see a whole lot of that. Like, he'd just tell him, this is where you're going to go, this is what you're going to do. And he'd drive through it for the most part by himself. Brax wasn't grabbing levers. Like, Kai'd reach over and pull the cutter brakes when he needed to. So
He put all his might into it when he needed a brake.
Yeah, he did. He had to push as hard as he could to brake. But, it's a hard car to stop. It definitely drives through its brakes super bad. So.
Well, and one of the reasons why is because it's got a LS engine, LS3?
It's an LS3 with a 427 stroke kit on it, so it's 615 horsepower. So it's a little overkill for a 100-inch or 106-inch wheelbase car.
That's pretty wild that a 12-year-old behind the wheel whooped a pretty high difficulty trail. Doesn't matter what they're driving, but the fact that he did it with that much power behind it, that's saying a lot.
Yep, and he was very controlled, so he'll probably end up posting up here in a little bit of a video that he's got. And he was very controlled on the throttle, and I was watching him, and I'm like waiting for him for that stomp moment. You know when you get nervous and you don't know what to do, so you just throttle out.
Yeah.
He never did it. He got into one spot where he was kind of digging a little bit. And he never went rah, and just stuffed it. He just idled and idled. And really, I blame that on the RC cars. All these years he's been playing RC cars out there rock crawling, and so he's learned to control that throttle and what the car does better at a low RPM, just letting the car dig and and work its way through. So if your kids are interested in wheeling, get them an RC car first and let them go out there and learn.
Yeah, and that's a good point. Throttle control, spatial awareness, all of that you can learn pretty well as an RC car driver. And then you look at like what the vehicle needs in order to move forward. So what I found is that RC car, like really talented RC car drivers are actually great spotters because they actually see what the vehicle needs and they're used to then manipulating a controller to, kind of come up with the answer. However, if they can just communicate that instead of react with a controller, that makes them an amazing spotter. Mm-hmm. And because they're just used to seeing it from outside and they understand what the car needs right away. So I think that that's a really cool trait and something you could pick up doing RC car driving. It's a great bridge to becoming a better driver.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. I know that one of the things that I liked about we just found out Google Earth is now got the drill grounds as a featured location. Which is pretty cool. It shows the benches in place in the drill grounds. I think there's some people that have already commented about how they plan to put, take pictures and submit them as like on the ground photos when you go to visit virtually the drill grounds. So something that we really appreciate if you guys want to be part of that process. It's pretty easy to submit those to Google and I suggest you all do it because it's really cool, and it helps us get more visibility on this memorial that obviously can use all the visibility as possible. So anytime you can, pay tribute to our fallen service members, I think it's a worthwhile cause. So also a couple weeks ago, or I guess about a week ago now, Pope and Randy went with me out there to replace the flag. And place was in great shape. Everyone continues to take good care of it, which is nice. So really thankful that not only were Pope and Randy able to help me, shout out to them, but just that all of our people are taking good care of it, all of our off-road brothers and sisters out there. And then shout out to Gabe Payne for helping us keep the flag in good condition. He's almost always driving around that area, and he's texting me, hey, flag could use getting replaced or whatever, and that's always helpful as well. So, shout out to Gabe. Now, before we head on to the next thing, is there any questions or comments that we need to go over?
No. Well, Tacoma's commenting. He's like, the drill grounds.
So what's Tacoma saying?
The drill grounds is a great place for our vets.
Say what I say about the Rocky Boys or whatever it was about Braxton's RC car at Walmart.
Only the best for Team Rocky Boys. I didn't say anything about Walmart.
Well, so that he commented that on Dave's picture of the RC car that Dave found at Walmart. That is actually
that's right.
Yeah.
Our car at Walmart. Yeah. The Suda Racing car that my son drives, Brax, is actually in a Walmart.
Chinese knockoff.
Sort of. It's a Chinese knockoff, but it's got his number on it, and it's got the same symbols.
Yeah.
Like, the names have been changed, so that way, obviously, we won't sue them, which we wouldn't do anyways. They could have called us up and would have been like, absolutely, use it. But to just pick a random crawler off the internet probably and be like, we should copy that is pretty incredible.
Wild. It's your color scheme. It's the graphic.
The graphic.
That charging, the Suda car that Brax drives kind of has like a charging Samurai Warrior graphic on the side of it. And that was on there. The number was on there. I mean,
it's got
the
holes.
Chassis was a little weird.
Yeah, the chassis is strange.
Ultimately, it's really cool that, they got knocked off and is,
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's something different, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to be around the country. Like, of all things, to end up in a Walmart, my kid's car. It's amazing.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
What was, one of your title sponsors is Milestar Tires.
Yeah, Milestar.
I think it's important to.
And they called it Milestone.
Milestone.
Yep. And then they're on it says A Jackson. It's actually B Jackson.
Oh,
and
how funny.
Yeah, so they just changed the names just enough. You can see the Radflow circle there. Like, I don't know what it says because I haven't actually seen the. Brax has the car. I just haven't looked at it up close. I just
It
have
has
a
like
picture.
the Trail Hero Japan for Nanzumi's Trail Hero Japan.
Yep, it's on there.
It has Lift Off the Roads logo on there minus like Lift's name.
Yeah.
It has Berserk Auto Works, which is Holt's logo on it. It just has all the wording off of it. GG Lighting's on there.
That's
so
fun.
there's some there's some random stuff on there that it's like it's really crazy.
So is that one of those things that you guys are gonna buy like 20 of them just to put on shelves?
Braxton already has
Brax
one.
already has one. I should go get one though because I am a collector of random Hot Wheels. Like my garage door is covered in
All
Hot
in
Wheels
Toyota
of Toyota stuff. So I should go buy one just to go stick on the shelf.
What do they cost? You know?
Like $30.
$29, $30,
Plus
something
tax.
like that.
Yeah, I think that I probably wouldn't buy them for everyone then, but I would definitely send a link to all of my sponsors and be
Mhm.
like, hey, if you guys want, you can get one from your local.
Well,
Walmart
yeah,
or-
that's a great idea.
Because the more people buy that, the more that they'll put it on the shelf, right?
That's true.
That's like more opportunity to have, brands out there, your partners out there, and then maybe even the possibility of having other vehicles as part of that as well. Maybe we'll see a Mad Cow one out there or something. Who knows?
Maybe.
Or a B&B,
Yeah.
So, pretty cool. What else is there on?
Steven
Both
just
faces.
said that looks badass. I'm getting one.
Yep, and it is on Walmart.com. I just looked it up. It's Adventure Force 114th Moab Unlimited 4x4.
Moab
Rodeo-
Unlimited. That car's probably only been to Moab once.
I don't
think it's ever been to Moab.
My point exactly.
Yeah.
It looks like it's at Moab, but
Yep.
no, it's at Sand Hollow, people. All those doing the Chinese knockoff stuff.
Oh, so
Sand
instead
Hollow.
of Lonnie Boys, they've got Rocky Boys. So
Rocky Boys.
I'm looking at it right now at Walmart.com.
And instead of Suda Racing, it's Force Racing.
Force Racing.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got a Speed with an Arrow, which I don't understand who that was.
Do they have the Trail Hero logo on it?
It's so hard to.
Because that's definitely Trail
That's
Hero
Trail
Japan.
Japan.
right
Go
there.
back. So he's on the
Trail
back.
Hero Japan's good. So they have the Trail Hero Japan logo on there?
Yep, it does. I do not see Trail Hero on here. But I can't see the other side of the car, so I don't know if they duplicated both sides or not.
That's awesome.
And Brax isn't going to unbox this. He's just going to stick it
Yeah,
on
he's
the
like, not
shelf,
even my
so
kids are unboxing
Who knows
this.
what's on the back of it or on the hood?
Well,
Like,
on the top, there's nothing on the top, like on the actual top of the car. It doesn't have. It just has like the roof of the car because there's sponsors on the roof. It has like.
oh, it looks like actually, you know
Looks like
how
a
we do
shovel
like
kind of
the
thing.
geographic thing on all of our wraps?
Yeah.
It's got that on the roof of the car.
Let's see.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this is super cool. Like I didn't think about looking on
I think-
Walmart.com, but sure enough, there
I
it
think
is.
that's right. I think you guys should send the link to friends and family and stuff. It's just a really cool, unique, different experience. And then, I think that maybe Joey on TikTok should find that, see if it's on TikTok Shop.
Oh yeah.
That could be pretty interesting as well, I think.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, so if there's nothing else going on discussion-wise on that topic, we're going to bounce to the next.
Yep.
We've got a new community project on the schedule here. We're going to be building a guardrail around the Flintstone house. There's a couple people that probably don't agree necessarily with this, but ultimately, after finding pictures of people parking their vehicles on top of the Flintstone house, we've teamed up with Utah Public Lands Alliance, Bureau of Land Management, Yamaha, and some others to create a corral or guardrails around the Flintstone house to help preserve it. These are going to be not wood, they will be steel guardrails, and special thanks to Yamaha for funding the project. And then we're going to try to produce this thing during Trail Hero with the help of Utah Public Lands Alliance and the Jeepers Jamboree are actually going to put together, and us will put together, kind of a workforce to build this thing during the week of Trail Hero. So that more details will be released soon about the actual date of work, what days during Trail Hero we're going to do this. But I have a feeling it's going to be the kind of the days leading up to maybe the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday before the event itself. And then that way it's there and ready for the event. And we would normally do it, we've been trying, just so you guys know, this has been a project that has been approved for over a year. It's been, but levels of bureaucracy and permitting and, you know, things have kind of just made it a little bit cumbersome to get done quicker. We literally got the final green light about a week ago or so. And at this point, we're looking at it going, hey, you know, we are getting into the extremely hot session of the year here, where nobody really wants to be out on the mountain. And I have a hard time with the idea of putting people that, you know, volunteers and friends and family out there to try to put this together. So, you know, I think we'll do it during Trail Hero itself when the temps are a little cooler and it's a little easier to, you know, to build this thing out. So, if you guys are interested in that, give us a DM, let us know that you want to be part of the project. We definitely need help doing it, so DM us that and on whatever platform you're on, and we will make sure we send you guys information as we get it. And I think that that's a pretty cool project that we've not really talked about in the past, but typically any projects that we have, we kind of pass on to some of the other local groups to put together. This one in particular, we were integral from every stage, from the initial thoughts to the funding to implementation and kind of all the way through. So on this one, we decided, you know what, we're going to take the reins and produce the work party and everything that comes with it. So that's what we're doing. We've done, in all honesty, probably about 20 different projects on the mountain. Just not many of them are publicized, and we don't really do it for the publicity. We just do it because it needs to be done. But ultimately, we're really excited about this one, and this is one that I think is deserving to be publicized. Crystal, what do you have?
So this is a comment that I like. If I might forget it, so it's kind of long. So Deb Jeeper Arthur says, I understand that you cater to the majority of Jeepers for groups for the concert. Are there options to get other groups to cater to those that aren't into country for the most part of even a DJ? Sorry, it's totally off subject, but I just wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, when it comes to the music fest and the concert itself, so we are primarily country, but we have a lot of rock, and this year's no different. One of the teams, or one of the bands we brought in this year is called Millennium All-Stars, and that is band members from different groups throughout the country that are primarily rock bands. So you're going to see band members from Puddle of Mudd, Chevelle, Five Finger Death Punch, and a couple others in that same genre. And then they're all going to play music from those bands, and they have the rights to do that, and they understand the sound and everything. It's a really cool deal. So that's one of those bands I think that will cater perfectly to you, and that is Friday night of the Music Fest. This is all information that's not really public yet, so just throwing it out there. If you guys hear it, then great. All 12 of our listeners on all platforms combined.
We have more than that.
Oh, do we? Okay, that's good. So with that being said, I'm going to kind of jump into a little bit ahead of topic here. Oh, we have another one.
One
What's
more.
going on? Oh.
Sorry. Going back to the community project.
Okay.
Carl says he can help weld. Tacoma also said probably be able to rally a lot more volunteers during the event as well.
Yeah.
With that community project, which would be nice.
And that's one thing that we, one reason why we're doing it during Trail Hero is because we could get a lot more volunteers. In the past, what has happened, to be completely honest, is we've put out a thing to get volunteers to help with our community projects that are usually during the summertime when things are a little slower. It ends up being, 5 people that actually can do it, and 3 people that actually do the work, and one of those is Aaron.
Heyo.
So to keep the workload off Aaron's shoulders, because he's been the backbone of what we do for a very long time, and he's getting old as hell.
Truth. That's definitely true. Yeah, I'm getting old and I'm falling apart.
So we decided, maybe doing it during Trail Hero is probably the best thing. Get some other people out there to help out. And with it being steel guardrails around there, we're definitely going to need welders. I know that Carnage Welder will have welders out there. If you guys have onboard welders and want to help, we can use, there's going to be a lot of pipe that go around this. I think in total distance, about 210 feet of piping that goes around the Flintstone house. It'll give us the Flintstone house plus basically, I think it's 15 feet or whatever. So with that being said, we're gonna have a lot of welding to do, and anything that you guys can help with would be much appreciated. And we can't do it all with one welder. Ideally, we have 10 welders out there all banging at the same time, and it really could be amazing.
Mhm.
So, all right.
Okay, I'm good now.
You're good?
It's all you.
What do you got on the IGs over there, Aaron?
So Diz Kate Rips says, that's awesome. We'll definitely be interested in the golf packages with the PGA. So that's cool that we got somebody at least interested. Like we went to the PGA a few times now since it's been here, and it's an awesome experience. I mean, if you're not a golfer, I don't know how awesome it would be for you, but for me, I had a great time.
You don't even have to be a golfer. You just got to be somebody who enjoys a little VIP experience, maybe some drinking, some free food, because that's kind of all of that. And some of our packages allow for that, right? And then ultimately, you could also just be someone who likes hanging out with us, because we're going to be there as well. So that's a pretty cool thing. What do you got? What are you laughing at?
What did you get going over here?
Sorry. I've got another comment, but Vernon just popped on here and he's like, okay, it's time to stop babying Aaron. Just kidding. I know he's broken. So it made me laugh.
Yeah. Well, and that's important I think those comments are fun to highlight. A lot of times during Trail Hero Tuesday, we don't talk about those kind of comments, but it's true. Like, Aaron is a very hard worker, and what he does for us and ultimately the mountain and you guys is a lot. And it's nice to see that it's appreciated, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I have one more.
Okay.
So Dennis Wood says, not a fan of big old cables lining the trail. Feels like Disneyland, but the Flintstone house needs to be protected so it doesn't wind up like the Hobbit house. Seriously, what is wrong with people? I want to know the same thing. What is wrong with people?
Yeah, the one thing, when it came to like the Hobbit house, there was such a misconception of what actually happened, it was kind of difficult. I know the guy who was there, and I'm not vouching for him. He didn't understand the gravity of the situation, but he was having some steering issues, and he was trying to flex out on a rock, and didn't see that it was a Hobbit house. It wasn't labeled at the time, and he was just putting his tire on a rock. Now, somebody saw that, took pictures of it. I'm not going to go into who it was because whatever. But somebody saw that, took pictures of it, and posted, this person is ramming the Hobbit house trying to knock it down, which is completely false. And ultimately, that person that was flexing out on it did get cited. But there wasn't anything keeping them from doing that. And anywhere else on the mountain, you're flexing out on a rock, whatever, it is what it is. So a lot of people don't really understand how that can play a part, right? So anyway, we're trying to avoid that with the steel guardrails around the Flintstone house. And Dennis, you're right, like that is a situation that just super sucks. And the fact that there was some photos going around about vehicles parked on top of it. The thing's pretty fragile. If anybody's been there, you guys have been there, you know that it's fragile. I don't want to see that thing come down, and we want to try to preserve it as much as possible. So with that being said, that's just what we're here to do, right? Is preserve it as much as we can. So anything else out there? What do we got?
No, that's it.
Nope.
Awesome. All right, so it turns out we've got the link now for the Braxton RC car from Walmart. You can click on a link that we're going to apparently drop in the comments. If you guys, by the way, if you guys are interested in helping with any of these programs, just DM us. I know you guys also just put it in the comments, but sometimes we can't check the comments after this is posted. So DM us that you're interested, and we'll make sure we get you the right information.
We posted the volunteer link as well.
Okay, and then yeah, the volunteer link is posted. Now that volunteer link is for all things Trail Hero. It can cover any one thing in particular, like this Flintstone House deal, or it can cover, you know, Music Fest or trail guiding or whatever. So all you got to do is fill that form out. Super easy to get involved. We'd love to have you join the family of 450 volunteers that help us throughout the week of Trail Hero. And whether that's, again, Music Fest, vendor show, security, beer sales, guiding trails, whatever, you know, sitting with the best seat in the house during the Trail Breaker, being a judge, you know, there's a lot of really fun and cool ways to get involved with Trail Hero. That volunteer link is how you do it. And we appreciate every single one of you guys that help out with that. So speaking of volunteering and kind of events that happen during Trail Hero, one thing that we have added to this year's event is a Saturday Wolf Box Blackout Challenge. Now this is a really cool thing that we've kind of been working on for a while now. We did some testing with it. I'm not going to go too far into how we did or what we did. I'm sure you'll all see that eventually. But with a G900 Tri-Pro mirror dash cam or the Flex Pilot 4-camera dash cam, you'll be able to navigate your vehicle on a course completely blindfolded as far as the windshield is concerned. We will cover that. And you'll have to drive a course that we set up for you guys using just the dash cams to navigate. So the vehicle will be, the windows will be blacked out. The professional driver will show you essentially how the dash cam works and the functions of it. And then you'll get hooked up with a fat discount after you've done it. And that will be Thursday, Friday is like a ride-along demos. And then Saturday is the event itself, where the top qualifiers from Thursday and Friday will go into a finals on Saturday and actually be on our Trail Hero live television show, where we will be featuring the competition itself. So there's a bunch of ways to get invited. Make sure you email us if you're interested, and we will get your contact to the right people to get involved. I think that we've had a little bit of experience with this now, and it is wild how much fun it is to watch and how much fun it is to compete in. And we'll be able to release more details on watching and competing in it here in the coming months, but it's a lot of fun, and it's a really cool way to just kind of have another off-road experience, understanding different products and how they work for your benefit. So anyway, with that being said, any questions? We got something going on with Aaron.
Yeah, so Scorch Racing Las Vegas says, please send us the dates on the work party for Vegas Valley four-wheelers to share. I can set up my Carnage welder too.
That'd be awesome.
So,
we love the guys at Vegas Valley Four-Wheelers. They
yep.
host some pretty amazing events with the Hump and Bump, so thanks. A shout out to Hump and Bump and their work there. That's a lot of fun. It's a great event to be a part of. We try to go every year and support those guys, usually end of October or beginning of November, depending on what year and whatever. But good event, and we really appreciate the help, guys. So thank you. Anything else?
Well, that's it on my side.
All right. Crystal?
Sorry, I was scrolling up. Vernon said, wait, I can do beer sales. No, you can't. You're busy. I've got you already busy.
You do beer drinking, not beer sales. You can't give The drug dealer can't be doing the drugs.
Right, yeah. It doesn't work that way.
And then Stephen Lindsay said, sign me up. Sign you up for what? We sent out the links. Sign up. DM us.
DM us. Again, Vegas Valley Four Wheelers and Steven and anybody else. DM us and we will send you not just the links to sign up, but all the other information that we need as well. So that's a big part of this is not just commenting, but DM us that you're interested because that helps kind of bridge the gap here. So, all right. Now, next.
Y'all.
Oh. Who did that?
Well, no one. Well, someone did, I think, in the very like first 2 seconds.
Well,
but
I'm thirsty either way. So
yeah.
I've been kind of switching the camera back and forth when the y'alls have been dropped, but
there was only one y'all.
Either way, guys, if you are just joining us, then you may not know, but we share a drink with you every time we say y'all. This is a tribute to me starting to say that word after for the last 4 years, 5 years now, I guess.
however long you've known Brandy.
Because I picked it up from my lovely wife from the South.
Brandy got you there.
Brandy definitely is a contributing factor to y'all. All right, and with that being said, that's a drinking game you guys need to be part of. So anytime I say that word, you type one back with us. All right. Let's see here. Well,
Whoa,
my notes
we're jumping
are moving around.
Yeah, something jumped.
Don't be moving my notes. All right, so if you want to, we've got we just finished up wrapping up the Trail Hero Expeditions Season 2, and if it's something that you're interested in, you can apply for Season 3. We're going to drop that link in the comments. Super fun to be a part of. Trail Hero Expeditions is a 5-day, 500 to 600 mile, 4-night trek through 3 states with 12 other kind of contestants. As you get to camp, you have fun challenges that are survivor-like, but off-roading and camping type challenges, and a lot of fun. And so if it's something you want to be a part of and be part of and on our TV show, you have the ability to do that. You can get that link in the comments or DM us and we'll send you the link directly. I see a question here just popped up from Jeep Raider on TT. He says, when you all get a second, can you explain the trail completion challenge with the purchase of a pass? So, Jeep Raider, the idea behind that is just getting as many trails as you can with your trail riding pass itself. So when the original thought of Trail Hero was a matter of contributing with community service, being on the trails itself, and going to different events and playing a part in what we do that's greater than just having fun on the mountain. And in order to do that, you had to do basically like 9 different things, okay? So Trail Heroes is 9 letters, and you would earn a letter for everything you were a part of, whether it was a community service project, whether it was a trail, so on and so forth. And the more you did, the more you earned. 9 different things would make you a Trail Hero. So that's part of our program. Love to have you part of that. That's kind of how that works out. And then Jim Hughes saying he highly recommends participating in Trail Hero X. It was a blast. It was a blast watching Jim drive the buck stop, I always mess this up. Buck stop truck. Oh my gosh.
I just know it was Buck Stop.
Buck Stop, yeah. So the Buck Stop truck.
That thing was unbelievable.
Truckwear. Buck Stop Truckwear. Gosh, I'm so sorry. I also know them as Trail Ready wheels and bumpers. And that's like my deal, but knowing them directly. But the Buck Stop Truckwear. So Jim navigated this huge, like Dodge 5500 with a enormous, like bed camper thing, right?
Yep.
And I mean, you got to watch this truck. You go to his social media and see him navigating these rock canyons and just hauling ass, and it's just super entertaining. You got to be a really good driver to navigate a vehicle that big through anything, and it was wild watching it. So pretty cool. Shout out to Jim Hughes for being the madman behind the wheel there. And you'll be able to see all of that plus more in season 2 of Trail Hero Expeditions, which will be on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Prime Video, Samsung TV, and LG TV in October. And then on demand after the original live airing will be, that was Crystal there. But it'll be on demand after the original live airing on trailherotv.com. If you're interested in watching season 1, you can do so by checking out trailherotv.com right now and clicking on demand, or watching it live as it comes through. I think that's like just knowing, I mean, we were there experiencing Jim drive these trails, and it was pretty awesome to watch. With Trail Hero X and kind of talking about this stuff, we got a big thank you to Wolfbox this year. Wolfbox creates these really cool dash cameras and all sorts of other like overlanding and off-roading parts and pieces, whether it's an air blower, air compressors, both onboard and like carried air compressors, battery jump packs, refrigerators, and more. It's pretty cool seeing what Wolfbox comes up with, and shout out to those guys for being a big integral part of what we do with Trail Hero. Also, shout out to the Casablanca Resort Casino for being the home base of Trail Hero X. Big shout out to Ride Dog. Ride Dog is this like vehicle tracking system for anti-theft. Now, we use that to track all the drivers on the trail and make sure that they are getting from point to point safely. But it's a great system if you want to track your teenage son. Trust me, I have one. Or you just want to make sure that your side-by-side trailer or buggy or whatever doesn't get stolen, and if it does, you'll know exactly where it is. Ride Dog is a way to protect your assets like that. So just a pretty cool system. We've been using it now for a while. I've even had, if you know my April Fool's joke from years ago, you know that I had my vehicle stolen on April Fool's Day, and it didn't get stolen. It was with me the whole time, but there was this big to-do. It went kind of viral. Excuse me, y'all. It went kind of viral, and ultimately, Ride Dog, the next year, we didn't get it stolen because I kind of learned my lesson, but a friend decided to try to steal my vehicle, and it was my Ride Dog that actually kept it from getting stolen. I knew exactly where they were. I tracked them down with my vehicle, and even though it was a friend trying to teach me a lesson, it was fun to be a part of. So shout out to Ride Dog for helping us out with Trail Hero X. I also want to thank the 12 contestants that were on the show with us. You can see them through their big push right now is both YouTube and Instagram. 12 amazing teams. Our staff that were part of this crazy endeavor, and all of our volunteers. And one of the stories that came out of it that I didn't get a big chance to talk about 2 weeks ago when we were doing this was kind of Seven Sins cancer awareness feature in honor of Bruce Huntington. Bruce was part of our season 1 staff, or season 1 contestants, and just a shout out to everyone going through cancer. Bruce is going through colon cancer, so make sure you get your screenings booked. Check that stuff out. It's a difference of life and death, and you might as well get probed and figured out. I know that sounds terrible, but guys, it's important. They just about knock you out these days, and they don't really, it's not very invasive. So you can do it. We all have to do it at one point or another, so I suggest you do. So what do we got content or comments wise?
So I'm talking to Mr. Who Knew. So talking about Trail Hero X. Is it too late to audition? Sign-ups, auditions, question mark. So I put the link in. I said not for next year. Do I need my own rig? Yes, I suggest you have an overlanding style rig with either rooftop tent or ability to carry your tents and equipment with you, because you're going camping out in the desert for 5 days.
And there's a lot of people that literally just take their regular like Jeeps or whatever and
sleep in it.
Prop up a tent or sleep in it the whole time, and you don't need a rooftop tent. It's your own. What is the idea is what is overlanding or off-roading and camping to you? Well, that's what we want to see. It's not who has the best gear or equipment or any of that stuff. It's just what is it to you. So what else do you have?
That's it on my end.
I don't have anything. I've just been posting links.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Mr. Who Knew, you can go on to trailherotv.com and go check out the first season, and you can see, the kind of basic vehicles that we had on season 1, and season 2 was kind of the same group of people besides the two giant trucks that we had on there. We had Buckstop, and then who was in the Dodge? The other pickup. Well, I don't know if it was
All Hose was.
All Hose had a big truck too. So I mean, really, it's wheel what you brung.
Yeah. And
no Subarus.
You could bring a Subaru.
No Subarus. It probably wouldn't last very long.
Yeah, nope.
Subarus and vans won't last long. But this is, what we're building is, it's the kind of like we're building something within the overland community that has not really been highlighted before, and it's the extreme overlander. We call them X-landers, and it's getting to camp quickly. It's having a great time while you're at camp. Knocking some difficult stuff out, whether it's changing tires or whatever the challenge may be, and then it's packing up and getting to the next camp so you can have fun and do it all over again with your friends. And that's what X Landing's about, and that's what we're building. And typically, to move at the pace we need to, over the terrain that we do, vans and Subarus just don't necessarily cut the cheese, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're too extreme for those vehicles. Especially this last season was a little rough.
Killing me.
Well, what's wrong with cutting the cheese?
You're killing me with your wording. Because last time I started laughing, you're talking about, we're talking about getting screened, and then you're talking about getting probed and figure it out, and it just all came in the wrong ways. Being worded.
It came with
the wrong wording.
The wrong word came out the wrong way.
Yes.
And with cutting the cheese and getting probed and screenings.
Yes, and Vernon does say it's X-landers.
Yeah.
Yep.
It is.
Not W-landers, X.
W-landers.
I don't know. I don't know. Why X?
Why X?
Extreme overlanding.
Okay.
Because not somewhere you take a van.
What's wrong?
Well, I don't know. You could take a van because y'all saw that big thing.
Yeah, but it's four-wheel drive. The van
had 43-inch tires.
They make four-wheel drive vans. Have you guys not seen them?
Not with 43-inch tires. The biggest van that's ever built is really the Privia.
The Privia.
And that thing ain't doing it.
Well, that thing couldn't cross the freaking road without the axle falling out. That was proven.
Whoa. It did the chute. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Well, yeah, you fixed it halfway going up it.
No, after it went over the top.
But no, come on, no, we couldn't get it across the street from Santala Resort from the golf course without the axle fall.
The seat clip fell out.
The seat clip, see, that's what I'm saying, guys.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. And it could have done it. If it did the chute, it could do X landing.
No, it can't. It can't go over 45 miles an hour. It is a death trap.
Vernon
Whoever bought it for too much money, I'm sorry.
Vernon will be there and he'll tow.
Right.
There you go.
Yep. So Vernon is one of our chase teams during Trail Hero X, and shout out to Vernon and Jenny for holding the rear down.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yep, I get it.
All this butt talk that we've had.
Yep, I get it.
All right. So,
moving on.
All this is featured on TrailHeroTV.com. If you guys haven't seen it yet, Trail Hero is producing our own television network. The way that's building out is you'll be able to watch live on a bunch of different programs or streaming platforms like Amazon Prime Video, Roku, Apple TV, Samsung TV and LG TV. And with that being said, like, it's TrailHeroTV.com itself is going to be up. Not only is it updated daily, but it'll be released on Roku July 1st, on Plex and Pluto around that time as well. But right now, you can check it out on the website, on demand and live. And the on demand and live portion, it's really kind of easy. You don't want to watch it with your phone. I mean, you can, you absolutely can. But if you want to watch it on your TV, all you have to do is press on our website. There's a little button that allows you to stream right to your TV. And so that's pretty cool. You can do that. You don't have to be like technologically advanced to figure it out. It's pretty easy. So cast it to your TV, no big deal. Also, if you guys want to be part of Trail Hero TV, you have the ability to. So you and your buddies can be featured in front of a national television audience by just downloading content onto our creator portal. What we're asking for is clips under 2 minutes, wheeling wins and fails of all sorts of different types. Anything that you think would be cool enough to post on social media is cool enough to be on Trail Hero TV. We're asking for all the clips to not have any copywritten music with it. So if you have any copywritten music, it probably won't get on the show. So we're asking for original files only, edited down to ensure it's good quality and fun content. So we don't want 2 minutes of you just stuck on a rock, not going anywhere. We want 2 minutes of you doing some really cool stuff. And if you could do that, we would love to have you download that content into our creator portal. And we're going to drop the link in the comments. And then through DM, if you're interested in this and you're not able to get it through the comments, let us know. We'll send you the link so that you can upload it yourself. And for whatever reason, if none of that works, just go to TrailHeroTV.com, and in the upper right-hand corner is a link that says upload your content. You can do that too. So no big deal, guys. It is one of the coolest things that we've created as Trail Hero, and we're really looking forward to having our own television network. The off-road community has been underrepresented on national television, and we finally have the ability to change that. And we're doing that with TrailHeroTV.com, so it's something we're really excited about. So, before we wrap up for this week, we had a Ride with Rich this last Saturday. The next one is going to be in July. Our June date would normally fall, where it normally falls will be the same time as the Tread Expo, and we're going to be at Tread Expo. So if you guys want to join us for the June Ride with Rich, just show up to Tread Expo and enjoy that great event. Here in St. George, it is a 2-day vendor expo related to all things off-road. It's got a beer garden. It's a really cool vibe, and it's a great way to get out of the heat and enjoy kind of some of the stuff that we have here in the off-road industry. There's a lot of different companies that attend. I think they had over 150 last year, and they're expecting an even larger turnout this year. So check that out, treadexpo.com. And then as far as our last Ride with Rich was, we did the Dinosaur Tracks, Forts, and Petroglyphs Trail, which was cool because I got a chance to see some petroglyphs that I have never seen before down here. And it's funny where they're located. I've driven by probably 200 times and never... And I always said, I wonder what's up at that rock, because it's a very distinct looking rock. And then to go up to that rock and actually see petroglyphs, and that experience is kind of cool, forcing me out of my kind of known, not comfort zone, but just like known
pattern.
That's a good way to put it. And so that was great. And then if there's a local trail that you guys want to try, let us know in the DMs or comments. We want to go out and check it out. I think the next one's going to end up being Monkey Mesa. And Monkey Mesa has a crazy story behind it. They used to launch monkeys off of a cliff to test airbags and deployment systems and all sorts of stuff. And we're going to go check out that area. And that'll also be a new trail that we're going to guide during Trail Hero 2026. But we're going to do one with the Ride with Rich campaign, and that'll probably be in July. So that'll include Smith Mesa and Monkey Mesa. A lot of history behind it and some really cool and weird deals that were literally launching monkeys and gorillas and all sorts of shit off of a cliff to see how it landed, and in typical redneck fashion. And here we are, we're going to go check it out. So we'll come up with the dates here shortly and release those, and then you guys can be involved with that Ride with Rich if you'd like. And if you know anybody who's interested in the trail, it's going to be about a 3 to 4 rated trail, so not very difficult. Just about any four-wheel drive vehicle can join us. So come out, enjoy it. It's a fun day with your wife and kids. It's a low impact and not very difficult trail, so it should be a lot of fun. Lastly, we've got the most affordable your Trail Hero Amplified or Music Fest tickets are going to be in its early bird fashion right now. Ends in 2 days at midnight, May 28th. We announced the bands on June 1st. So we've already kind of given you a little bit of information about the Music Fest. We understand it's not all there, but we guarantee it's going to be a great time. So if you want, get your early bird tickets right now while they are at their most affordable price. It's over 50% off of the regular ticket price. We're going to do that, drop the link in the comments itself, and if for whatever reason you can't find the link later, hit us up at DM and we will send the link to you for that. We've already talked about volunteers, and lastly, before we bail out of this, we are going to Japan. That's March 25th to April 5th of 2027. If you guys are interested, we'll start releasing details soon. Mark your calendars and apply to join us. We've got a link that we're going to drop in the comments as well, and we can put this in DM if you need it later. But you can check out Trail Hero Japan at trail-hero.com/team-America. That's right, Team America. Guys, it's going to be a great time. It was last time we went, and we're really excited to go for a third year as the American team in the rock crawling community, and there's a couple other countries that are in attendance, and it's a lot of fun. So before we wrap up, are there any questions or comments we need to touch on before we leave?
Is Trail Hero already on Apple TV?
Trail Hero Expedition Season 1 was on Apple TV in a live format. It is currently not on Apple TV on demand. If you want to watch anything that's on demand right now, you can do so at trailherotv.com, but it will be on Apple TV by the release date of Season 2 Trail Hero Expeditions, which will be October. So, any other questions?
No.
Good?
Good.
All right, guys, we really appreciate you coming in, watching what we got for the week. We've got a whole new repertoire, a whole new, content and discussion and everything to be had in 2 weeks. So make sure you come back same time, same place in 2 weeks. We're not going to see you next Tuesday. We'll see you in the next...
In two Tuesdays.
In 2 Tuesdays. We're going to see you in 2 Tuesdays. Oh. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you in 2 Tuesdays. Toot-toot here shortly. So, thanks, guys, for tuning in, and good night.
Bye-bye.
Toot-toot.
At Lynn's, we understand that having kids in back-to-back games means you don't have time for extra meal prep. You need fresh options that are quick and convenient. We understand that as life gets busier, budgets get tighter. We understand because we're just like you. And you need to know you're getting the best value for your family. That's why we do what it takes to help the community, because it's our home too. Lynn's, where delicious begins.
If you like beer that's brewed as cold and smooth as a mountain stream, then Busch Light is the beer for you. Our American brewed light lager is made to deliver crisp, refreshing flavor with a smooth finish, making it the perfect partner for any trip into the great outdoors. So whatever adventure you find yourself heading on, don't forget to head for the mountains with Busch Light beer. Busch. Enjoy responsibly. 2025 Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
In southwest Utah, there is a rare wonder that people are drawn to. From near and far, generation after generation, they come for reasons they can't explain. Compelled by a feeling that comes from deep within. And in this extraordinary place, a collection of communities filled with optimism and purpose have grown and thrived. On their own, they are good. But together, they are greater. Working as one, their differences beautifully blend to challenge your adventurous spirit and immerse you in the impossible. Here, you can dive in the middle of the desert. Walk among giants. Hike through a dragon's lair. And climb to where angels land. Here we are reminded of what it's like to be curious, carefree, and completely in awe of the world around us. This place is greater than just one park. This place is greater than just one passion. This place is Greater Zion.
Cartotrack maps can give you unparalleled access to custom maps complete with topographical contours, accurate trail data, and points of interest. Accurate, vetted data and information, including trails and important points of interest. No service required. Your location will be automatically updated by GPS as you go. With over 25 years of experience, Cartotrack's maps are clean and easy to use, complete with contour lines, letting you know what is up and what is down. CartoTrax, smart mapping. Visit us today at cartotrax.com.
So we're out here doing a level 9 buggy trail with 37-inch tall tires and full body rigs. That feels pretty good.
As Bailey Built being the official Bronco sponsor for the event, we sponsor a trail called Joint Effort.
Several inclines, some downgrades. The rocks are some of the best in the country as far as rock crawling goes.
Gives you a little bit of the heart pump, and we're all looking for a little adrenaline rush, so that's what this is all about.
I tore off the ram mount from the frame. Another day, another trail. It's a good time. We'll have some fun. We'll fix it.
Camaraderie we have out on the trail, it's like everybody wants to get everybody up. It's a true team.
That's why I do this.
My name is Gordon from Bailey Built. We build early Ford Broncos and products for those. We're doing new product developments as time allows. I'm busy out here playing trucks, and that's where the true passion is out here on the rocks and providing products that help protect the vehicles and help protect the people.